Yeah, this is maybe a slightly newer hero again in regards to DPC. But starting with CHILLAX's draft, I was very concerned that they didn't have like a front-lining hero. They looked very kind of weak in the teamfight department. And then they picked a DK who at least somewhat rounded that out, but they really need to go from pick-off to pick-off for their draft to feel good. Flip side to Alliance, honestly, low-key, quite a big fan of this. They've got a nice variation of, backline jump with the Mars, the Ember, big physical damage and Roshan with TA, Tower with the DP. So I think Alliance, super well-rounded, super kind of clean, and it's on CHILLAX to try and punish that with their higher pace lineup where it's cheaper items and looking for the fight. Poised again, 5 on 5. You always ask me about the drafts. I keep talking about them, and then they're like awkwardly posted as 5 every time. Like, But this time, they give me just enough time to finish my monologue, and there isn't going to be a fight. Wait.
Aramis?
Oh, close. If he poked his head in there, he would have had a great surprise. Oh. Didn't actually see him because they passed in at the same time. Well, now he sees him.
Alliance will be able to push back CHILLAX around this bounty.
Currently 1 for 1 and 2 for 2. All right, 2 bounty runes apiece.
And how do you sort of find the carry matchup this game then? It indeed is. It's sort of TA carry, one of the heroes that can fare pretty well against the Tiny down the road?
Yeah, okay, so Tiny does really well against TA because Avalanche breaking down the refraction and having the burst to put TA in a vulnerable position. But there's also the flip side where these TA games, they start so strong, you're running over your opponents so well that it's hard for Tiny to get the items, to get like the AC, the Echo Saber to feel confident. So it can go both ways, but I think Tinier is generally happier in the matchup in a more stable game. The nice thing about TA in this game is the fact that you kind of needed a core that could buy Nullifier against his Pugner. So many times we've seen just a Aether lens into level 4 decrep, keeping these heroes that are jumped alive, and TA happily after, Blink, Deso, BKB, you can easily slot in a Nullifier as that kind of additional item and not feel too jarring, unlike other cores who have somewhat more traditional builds.
What about a Revenant's Brooch Rush, T?
Oh, mate,
that item.
I've always wanted to say, that tickles my fancy.
I've never seen it. Has anyone ever seen it? Is that item even in the game?
It likes to fake being in the game.
Have we had an item like that before that's just been in the game, but it's not really been in the game because you never see it?
I guess Meteor Hammer once had that window of the game. Witchblade once upon a time.
Mage Slayer?
Mage Slayer as well, yeah. I mean, oh Jesus Christ. That was aggressive. That was an all-camp production in Mage Slayer.
And maybe not in pro games.
Yeah,
I feel maybe I've been watching. I feel like I've been watching Thompson stream. He buys Mage Slayer.
No, but we're talking like half a year ago, mate. Not nowadays.
Oh sure, yeah.
Nowadays it's actually pretty good. Builds and Bloodthorn. Yeah, what was I gonna say? But back to the brooch situation. The only time I've seen it is on a right-clicking core Zeus, where you go E-blade, the brooch, the shard, and you try and right-click people. Unfortunately, that was me in my pubs, and it didn't really take off in the pro scene. And it's also pretty bad, so... Yeah, that item's a bit lost. Way too expensive. Cute, but yeah, we probably won't be seeing it anytime soon.
Someone in the mid here. MTD. Slapping into WEU.
Very fire.
A bit close there. That's a fairy fire, but...
You don't often see that in the DKM matchup. We are really dicing with death there. Yeah, talking about the laning setup.
I mean, bottom is looking rough for Owned Me. He can't even get near the creeps.
Yeah, the Pugner's not really helping out here. Putting it bluntly, this is a DP that early on at the start of the laning phase ran in with the siphons, disconnected, and it's TA level 3 now? Yeah, this meld is destroying them.
Yeah, Nico Baby's having a very, very nice start here.
Guess it's my show.
On mid.
Oof.
They're both, yeah, both keep getting very low in this matchup. WEU's gonna pass over there, the south.
When have you seen that? When have you seen the position 4 walk to mid just to salve your mid lane? That's a rare occurrence, honestly is.
You are too slow.
There were no bounty runes available.
No, I was going to say, because Aramis had picked it up. So.
Yeah.
I wonder if WEU maybe wanted that for his bottle, and Aramis was like, sorry, I took it, have a sal.
Oh, I'm sorry, please.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh, God. Luckily, we doesn't have kicking power in the team, that's for sure. But no, all right. Reset the mid lane, that's good.
Trying to set up it onto Pleb. It's good damage.
You got to give it to both teams. Their side lane, they have beautiful combos, right? Like Tiny plus AA, Avatos into Cold Feet, really nice. Same thing, Mars Hoodwink, Spear into Bushwhack. Bot lane, yeah, I actually, you got to give credit to both teams. They did have quite nice little setups to take the fight, but so far, I'll give it to Alliance in their safe lane. They have crushed it.
Owned him. He's going to have to get some stacks set up or something, right? Because from the lane, I mean, but I feel it's been a while since we've seen such a difference between what the cores have been getting out of a matchup. You know, 6-0 on the Sand King, 26-11 on Nico, baby.
Yeah, this just isn't fair. And if I was summoning right now, this lane has gone so well, I'd grab an extra sentry or two, walk to that triangle, double block it, so then you also then prevent the recovery mechanism. It's like, yeah, they can't even play the lane at this point. So hopefully, I believe his courier is coming out with a ward sentry. Would love him just to go block away that. CS-wise, yeah, they're looking great. All lanes pretty good.
Radiant's courier has been
on top lane. Going for loading, but he's going to be covered by the avalanche of Pleb.
Rebuke, he's going for it.
He's got it.
That was
over the trees. He's able to reach with the rebuke. He'll get first blood symmetrical. Now, these lanes looking to be a very hot start here for Alliance. Just already in this first 5 minutes.
And you give UK Dota first blood, you're not going to probably win the game after that. That is soul destroying. Good job, symmetrical. All right, Stamana, make the great journey. Go block the camps. Because like, right now we're in mode farm. Oh god, I'm giddy. I'm excited. I do love watching a good old camp block. Right. Yeah. Ah, yeah. You'll have to see it. Oh, most riveting part of Dota that anyone's ever watched.
We're getting a replay of it.
Let's go! Woo! Wait for it. You just can't teach that, honestly. That is just the cleanest connection I've ever seen in a Sentry in a camp. And then, not only that, but he didn't change the 1-2 combo. Oh, beautiful. You're gonna love the small things in life, Owen.
I mean, how long are those? How long are they going to be staying there? Do you think? Do you think CHILLAX is going to?
I mean, it's anywhere between 7 minutes and instantly getting destroyed.
Oh, what's going on? We are. Look at this.
All right.
He wants to kill MNT.
But can he though?
I mean, this. Yeah, he can, I think.
Yeah, he can.
He definitely can. All right. No, he definitely can't. Never mind.
Oh.
He didn't have enough mana to jump.
He just yoinked Nico Baby's farm as well.
Oh, that's just rude.
That is, no,
Nico Baby.
Or the farm. Both are pretty.
No, they're stealing Nico Baby's farm. I mean, Nico Baby's going to be like, dude, I've just had free farm down it. I mean, I guess he's left the lane. Well, he's like, there's no creeps coming in
Well,
now.
he was going to come back to the lane, but he decided after that action, that's unacceptable.
I like that move, you know.
What, to steal the carry's farm?
No, to go for the kill.
Oh.
No, we are just these poor old Pugner just hovering around at tier 3. He's like, you know what? I fancy my luck here. I'm going to go for the kill. I didn't get it, but...
like a modern day Thompson play. Think back and that's a Tiny running on through, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Low Dean, probably going down again in top lane. But yeah, with the heroes that Alliance have, they have a strong laning phase. They've already kind of got that early lead, so they can make these aggressive plays. They can be a little bit more deep, let's say. So, you know, look at the net worth. It's all three of Alliance sitting on top. MTD, of course, having a very stellar time in this. DK has put WeHa to low HP several times. And that will be kind of the, probably the biggest timing here. It's the DK Blink or the Sand King Blink. Most likely DK Blink coming in first. Layer that with the Decrep and AA Blast. And you're going to be able to kill off any of these cores on Alliance at any point in the game due to that, just the amount of burst you have. But if you're CHILLAX, it's then deciding how do you then kill the core after. Slowly chipping down this mid-tier 1. Due to WeHa's absence, it's somewhat been deleted through multiple DK ultimates. Will he get the deny though?
He will.
Ooh, that was good. Might load up the combat log there.
I'm able to stop that at least, but still not going to feel too great losing the tower at the 8 minutes. So it's a quick push from CHILLAX. We'll see top. They'll step to the arena.
They
got enough damage though. Looks like Pleb.
1 second for Bushwhack.
Oh, good catch. Very nice catch from Aramis. Gets the two of them, and that'll set up for both kills. Alliance, will keep these kills coming in. 4-0, 2K lead already, 8 minutes in.
Yeah, and I think losing this mid tower, if it was against any other lineup, they might be a little bit more disheartened, but against this DK, he doesn't really have teammates to play with right now, so you can sacrifice that. You keep the lane construct top, Mars and Hoodwink, DP's just free farming bot, DA's farming jungle, you're getting all the resources from the map, and this is a rare like kind of moment in Dota where like mid-tier 1 actually, you can brush it off with relative ease. This is the thing that the Alliance have to be careful for. I don't think they want to give away bot tower as well for free. So we're going to be looking towards that Mars TPing into bot lane with either the Hoodwink or DP being ready and looking to counter that play. But yeah, right now for Alliance it's mode farm, and CHILLAX it's kind of recover.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
We are stealing symmetrical creeps now, are we? Oh, symmetrical just wanted to farm. Look at him.
He's out, he's chilling out. We are sweeping across the map, taking these creeps,
We'll
taking what he wants.
Put that one into the review for sure. Minute 3, yoinked Nika, baby. So at minute 10, you yoinked symmetrical creeps. To be fair though, Weeha is the type of player where he wants to give himself that early lead. He wants to play on the limits of his hero. So yoinking a creep wave or two will accelerate that for him to play with more confidence.
Got a nice stack here that Alliance is going to be able to take away too.
Nice symmetrical. Are you going to take it from Weeha?
Ooh, good setup. Big hit.
Oh. Yeah, I just love watching Hoodwinks when they have this form of a quick initiation.
Oh, look at these TPs coming in bottom. Pleb's got to run. We'll see Symmetrical trying to get in range for the arena catch. And he's got it. He's got it. The exorcism coming out as well to make sure they've got more than enough damage to take down Pleb. And also Aramis got a bit of catch onto Lodine. We've got the chase there from Symmetrical. That's going to be Lodine going down also.
How quick they move from taking the stacks top into going bottom. A little bit optimistic from Lil Pleb to even try and hit this tower. We just mentioned how for Alliance, all they wanted to do on the map was defend this bottom tower. A quick TP from Mars to chase down, punishing them quickly. And now this is an EXO into taking their own tier 1 tower.
Yeah, they're crushing this early game Alliance.
Yeah, 4K at 11 minutes. Sure, CHILLAX are able to chip away at this top tower, but again, it's just an offlane tower. I don't think it really matters too much. We're not going to be seeing them sweep through the jungle at any minute until we have that double blink dagger pickup. And Lodine, he's struggling. He just hit the level 6 minute 11:40. And I'd love to see them try and make a play. Connect into a blink, AA, or maybe an epicenter on top, but yeah, at best it's going to kill one hero.
With the smoke, they're going to find themselves the Dragon Knight, and by the looks of it, yeah, they've got the damage. They burst through it. Oh, Ownby for the high ground. He's got the EP. He's ready to come in the burst strike out to the two of them. And with the AA blast, that will be enough to shatter them.
Woo. Every bone in my body was like, that's a big one. Oh,
So if they can do anything about Stamanen, I mean, Ownby has got M&T by his side, but they won't be able to commit for them. Seeing a bit of the potential of the team fight.
Yep.
CHILLAX has there, pretty much between the Sand King and AA alone. It's a lot of wombo combo damage.
And the key thing is that will persist through the entire game. So if they can find those opportunities of 2-3 heroes clumped up, then sure, I could see CHILLAX being able to turn a fight. But if Alliance, they play a little bit more off the back of Ember poking at front, you know, Hoodwinks going through the trees, it might be a little bit more difficult for CHILLAX to find those opportunities. But if they do arise, they will be able to capitalize on them. They will be able to surprise Alliance. And going back to that previous little moment, Ownby was a second away from getting that EP a little bit quicker online into then maybe even a 3-4-man kind of burrow strike situation. It's a matter of like seconds between, you know, getting 4 kills to only the 2, but still 2 very good kills, exactly what CHILLAX needed.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are
Looking for the tier 1 tower trading, but top lane, Ownby's going to start the defense. Silence comes in though, and the Ice Blast is going to catch Aramis. It is in the trees, it will find him. Ownby will die in return. I was able to take him out. Is he going to die to the frostbite? Is Stamanen? Well, I tell you what, that was very close.
20 HP.
That was probably, yeah, a tick or two away from dying.
And therefore, for CHILLAX, they have to be careful. They do have the immense burst, like we mentioned, the blink dagger from Sand King trying to go for a quick kill, but they don't have that kind of frontlining hero to stop the reinitiation, to stop that jump. So if they don't convert on the kill, they will be punished. If Weeha's ready, TA or Mars, they're going to instantly capitalize on that and get the return kill. No. MTD's done a pretty good job right now. Most of his DK forms have netted into towers. 3 tier 1s down by 24 minutes. Pretty much helping kind of give a little bit of economy to his entire team. But this is now the exciting portion of the game. NicoBaby rushing towards the BKB, but now double blinks on CHILLAX.
All right. Picking off some free kills here, Lodine.
That was a freebie. Should reveal the ward on the high ground. But yeah, right now for CHILLAX, you have the blinks, you have the spells. Go fight us 4, try and catch the Ember out of position or the TA deep in the jungle. Quickly blow them up, reset, and then look again. And yeah, there's the smoke. We're in the fighting portion of the game, I mean.
Let's see if they can jump. Obviously, the big target would be NicoBaby.
Pretty much, if they jump anyone, any core, if they find Stamana or Aramis, it's not going to feel great.
They're going to go for Stamana.
Yeah, it's not going to feel great. Like, they're going to kill him. Eventually. Probably, most likely. There we go. But then, yeah, the reinitiation.
Ah, it's a good... Oh, he's going to miss the spear symmetrical. Now MTD's going to turn. Ombi's jumped in. NicoBaby's got to be careful. He's got to back away, but MTD will jump forward, put the Dragon Tail. They've got the stun, they've got the damage. That's NicoBaby dead. A bit of an awkward attempt there from Alliance to get the fight going. Symmetrical not landing the spear, committing with the arena, and CHILLAX, they seized that chance to turn around.
I honestly didn't expect Alliance to... I expected them to do the reinitiation, but I thought the Ember would be there, not the TA. I thought the TA would happily keep farming, and then we'd be seeing like arena, a slight chains. Sure, they get Lodine again, poor Lodine. The story of the series so far. But yeah,
but that, I mean, yeah, that's
a weird one.
For the good start that, you know, NicoBaby's been having this free farm, he's going to be a little bit annoyed that he gets sort of brought into that engagement and dies. You know, he's had such a smooth free farming start. He doesn't want to be shaken off his game by getting involved in fights like that.
Yeah, it just boils down to the when you give Owned Me the Sand King, like he's always waiting for that one opportunity, that one jump, and he often does find it. Yeah, we're now probably waiting for the BKB.
Absolutely, yeah. NicoBaby's not going anywhere near the heroes down to that BKB's done.
And even with the BKB, sure, it helps you during the fight, but if he's the one getting Dragon Tailed into A Blast, like this, he might just be dead.
He is.
That's what everyone's saying, but that is a lot of damage. It's disgusting.
Stamana will be able to get out with the TP, but absolutely, this combo of CHILLAX proving that it can take down any hero on the map right now.
He took over 1,500 magical damage within the span of like a second. I just lit up the death summary. That is a painful amount of damage for a single hero.
And quite a punch back on the gold, you know. CHILLAX were slipping behind, what, about 4k or so after the laning stage, but with these moves, they've managed to settle it even here, 17 minutes in.
Yeah, they're riding their timing of the Blink Daggers pretty well, finding the freebies that Alliance have given to them. And you know, meanwhile, we haven't mentioned the Tiny that much. Just been farming up, having a jolly good old time. With the Echo Saber, well on the way to Shadowblade. We've seen Tiny cores opt away from Shadowblade nowadays and go back for the Blink, just because more Blink initiators being picked up again. And I kind of wish we saw the Blink Dagger just to help with that Sand King jump and jump. Oh, they're postured.
I mean, this could be a good jump. CHILLAX, they've just got MTD and Loading here.
He's very deep.
He is, MTD. I don't think he's going to stand much of a chance here. Loading's going to... Well, no.
Optimistic.
If he got out with that TP, that would have been quite something, but they had ways to catch him, so... MTD dying there, which is not really too much of a surprise. That was a pretty aggressive push by him.
That's a very scary push as well. You're dying in the Roshan area. Like Alliance, they just smoked up, but they could just easily clean up Roshan, double meld from TA, Exo from Death Prophet.
I mean, can CHILLAX time a jump around this Roche?
You got Sand King, one of the best ones at making these plays. Paul Odin again, same area.
Oh, Ombi's going to try and go. I mean, they've again that huge magical burst. It's enough to take down Symmetrical.
A big spell used for the Roshan contest. Symmetrical might die to it, but still going to go for Roshan. They got to go for the steal, though.
I mean, it's all on whether or not Onmi can get in with the jump, but he's not going to get the chance to. So Alliance, they clear the Roshan, and Aegis is on Nico, baby.
Well, he couldn't because of a really nice play from Weeha. He just postured himself on the high ground, continuously just flighting. He had a sentry down on the Sandstorm, preventing the Blink Dagger from Onmi.
And they'll look to go straight away for a move.
Middle tower is under attack.
Now, leaving out the involvement of Nico, baby, they allow him to continue farming the triangle. They just want to fight with the three of them. They know that Pleb's going to be out over this side of the map. And with that catch, they should have, and there's going to be TPs coming in. Is there anything they can do to save Pleb? I mean, it's a good jump back from Onmi. Weeha will die for this. They get the kill on Pleb, but it will cost them 2 heroes.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You jump a hero, any other hero than Tiny probably would die quick enough, but the fact that he's just a little bit tankier, takes a little bit more time. But for Alliance, the next time they make that play, it's probably going to be with a BKB TA behind them. And even a BKB on Weeha, he's just, was it 300 gold away? So double BKB timing coming out from Alliance. A great deterrent from the big the setup that CHILLAX have, but if you still get AA Blast, it's not going to help you. So it's all on them to initiate the fight themselves. If they're the ones initiated, doesn't matter that you have BKB, you're going to be dying in that split second. So vision and smokes and just positioning is fundamental now for Alliance with this BKB timing. You mentioned vision, like they don't, thanks to the pause symmetrical, helps me explain my point. They don't really have vision on Alliance. If you look at the minimap right now, I think they've only got a 1 ward in the bot side of the map expiring in 30 seconds. So they are going to be playing into quite a dark map. It's going to be a smoke into a place a high ground hill ward and then play from there.
Trickster's rune of illusion.
Here we go again, Alliance.
Dire's middle
BKB
tower
complete
is
on
under
Ember.
attack.
BKB complete on
Oh,
TA.
but they're going to get the jump in the mid straight away. They'll go with the epicenter. They're trying to burst through Nico maybe the first time, and they'll be able to do so. That's the Aegis gone. Over to the side, Symmetrical having to step away. Weeha and Straman, and they're ready to commit in. Change there, and Weeha's cleaning them up. Triple kill. Now with the chase over towards Pleb. He won't find him. He'll look to MNT instead. Both heroes will be able to back off, but Alliance, they take the 3 kills, and they get the chance to push the tower down.
Excellent from Ember there to cut through the side, but yeah, again, if you're Nico, baby, you're like, boys, mate, they kill me very quickly. There's gonna need, like, honestly, you need a glimmers or 4 stuff, something to disconnect from that initial stun, just to try and dodge away from that AA blast or to distance yourself from the epi.
Yeah, are we getting any forces coming out?
Oh, I don't think so. We've got Aethelins on the Hoodwink, and we've got a Vessel on the Death Prophet. So right now, Alliance kind of all playing for themselves pretty much, and this style of Dota can work, but it's off of the back of them initiating the fight, like I mentioned. CHILLAX, they initiate that fight, they 100-0 in Aegis TA. Sure, they die, but it gives them the confidence that they can still make these plays, they can still take the fight to Alliance if they're the ones making the jump. And I honestly look at them making a smoke, yeah, they smoke up right now.
Yeah, they know the Aegis is gone. They want to try and get a...
Aramis, though, tanking it up quite nicely. And now without big AA blast, Alliance are going to look for it.
Yeah, they do. He's ready to commit in.
Massive arena.
Metrical's in with the arena as well. They're straight on top of MNT and MTD as they'll get both the kills. Nico, baby, with the BKB popped. He's ready to fight on and claim even more as he looks towards loading, picks up the triple.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
This game, it's like in the beautiful balance where if CHILLAX ever waste AA blast, it just tells Alliance, like, run at them, go, take the fight. And if AA blast is available, they're a little bit more reserved, they're patient, they're thinking. And you see from Nico, baby, as well, the Ags in the quick buy, he's opting away from going for the we have to fight them straight away, and he's opting more for the let's keep the map a bit more open, split push, TP around the map on your traps. Play that split push game that punished them so much in game 1, and then look just to take the fights that they really want. As time passes, it honestly feels like it would be harder for CHILLAX to take that initiation. If Ember, TA, these cores, they want to pick up a casual Lincolns, that'll mitigate all of the jump, because then you're relying on the Sand King to blink, Yules, break the Lincolns, then Burrow Strike. It makes it a little bit clunkier, and both of these heroes are very quick to pop up a Refraction or a Spirit away. The time is against CHILLAX right now.
Aramis making sure not to get caught there by Onjami. As Alliance, they're ready to smoke up and join him towards the top. See who can get the jump first. They'll find MTD.
He has BKB though.
He's holding on to it now. A pop it with the threat of the spear from Symmetrical coming across. Over to the side, Nico Baby's on top of MNC. He gets slammed down by the God's Rebuke. And with the Ice Blast coming in as well as the fire down onto Stamanas, the Death Prophet will die. But MTD with the BKB wearing off. He's got nothing to protect himself against Alliance. As Alliance, they take out 2. Maybe even more here. Zoned me.
They got him.
Got him with the Bushwhack. With the follow-up spear. There's WEU's damage to clean him up.
Alliance taking the initiative there, setting up the engagement, playing underneath their own vision. And when they're proactive like this, you really just devalue the AA. It's so hard when under the fight, under the aggression, to cleanly connect on these spells. And you see, yeah, Nico Baby shifting away from that Ags idea initially about split pushing. They have a one fight, they go for the Lincolns, allows them to be a bit more a front line. I wouldn't be surprised if we end this game with double Lincolns on both of the position 1 and 2 of Alliance.
A little bit of something there for Pleb. He does get the courier that had Symmetrical's BKB recipe on.
Yeah, that's quite nice.
So a couple of minutes now where no BKB for the Mars.
Oh, they scouted out Pleb with the trap. Okay, nothing else. There were some pings on top of him. I was expecting maybe a couple TPs, but he's allowed to farm. He himself had just completed the BKB on Tiny. Yeah, a rare game where like we see no glimmers or 4-staffs or anything on either side. MNT is trying to get a glimmer now.
And you feel sort of that the lack of those items could be felt the most from Alliance's side of things if someone does get caught in the jump and combo of CHILLAX. Yeah,
I think right now both teams, Alliance, if not more, due to the single target stuns that CHILLAX are relying on, but also CHILLAX, like when the game gets a bit difficult, having that extra bit of ability or disconnect, be it a glimmer, going invisible, or 4-star for movement, very, very helpful.
Let's try and burst through some mana, but the silence comes out.
Nice yours. Wait.
Zoned me. He's gone. Oof. Oh, MTD wants to try and fight this though. He's made the jump over towards Aramis. And Aramis, he's running away. Is he going to be able to live? No, the fireball comes down and claims his life. They also get Symmetrical to the side. So they may have lost Owned Me, but CHILLAX get a decent trade back. And indeed, the lack of the BKB getting out to Symmetrical does mean he can't escape.
That was probably the saddest death I've seen. He died to the Shard Vortex of an AA and the Dragon Scale Tick of Tiny. Oh, poor Symmetrical. He thought he was alive, and then this random just damage from just whatever just killed him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
A little fun interaction there. Oh, he's hunting.
I mean, do they want to fight this?
I don't think so. Unless it's a core. So yeah, nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, look at this. 40 HP, Vortex, and the little Dragon Scale. See ya. 56 damage from those two meaningless damage sources. But this time, very meaningful.
Oh? Glimmer TP?
WEU's just being rather rude to MNT this entire game. This poor Pugner.
He's been going for this Pugner. I mean, he's got the great build to do so, right? With his BKB Axe, he's going to be jumping the backlines every time we are.
And also, it's kind of why Ember was picked to some degree. If you think about Pugner core back in the day, often people would pick Ember just to non-stop sit on top of him. It doesn't allow him to sit there, get the decrypts off or the life drains. It is a very nice counter for the game. And you have to respect how much kind of just damage and just a nuisance a Pugner can provide.
Oh, MNT. Oh, he's going to get arenaed.
That's a lot of commitment. And
he's also going to get tossed to state. Oh, Nico Baby puts the BKB.
That was a nice toss, but not a good BKB.
Oh, WEU's jumped in. He's got the BKB. He's ready to fully commit. He's been able to burst through MNC. He'll turn over towards Pleb, now jumping over towards Loading. He wants to get the squishy kills. He'll get them with the sleight of fist, but now he's caught out by the Dragon Tail. BKB comes to an end. WEU goes down. Symmetrical, he looks towards MTD. MTD will retreat. Stamanon's ready to push on as well with the Exorcism. MTD's able to blink back under the safety of the Tier 2 tower. Pleb's going to be the new focus for Alliance as Stamanon attempts to run him down. Omi jumps back in with the Burrow Strike. Pleb, he's still alive. He's able to turn, get the avalanche off. The trap slow will catch him, but Pleb, he's going to live.
Oh, Lodine, don't die, please. Oh, Aramis.
Too much.
Oof. So all in all, I mean, CHILLAX, they get 2 core kills there. They're able to fight back again and at least get a trade against Alliance. Aramis only finds him, but he doesn't know he did. Oh, okay, the rest of his team do. CHILLAX coming with the TP's blink over. And at the end of it all, they make that trade out to be pretty even here. CHILLAX holding back Alliance's aggression.
Yeah, it's unfortunately for Alliance, just a little bit of hastiness with spells. You see, for example, Symmetrical again with the Arena, throwing it down quite early, kind of forcing his team to commit inside that engagement. And just that alone, when you have no BKB TA, no Arena on Mars.
And CHILLAX are going to try and use this opportunity to go into the Roshan.
It prevents you taking that secondary fight, whilst CHILLAX, they're always looking for that next skirmish and coming out ahead.
I mean, can Nico Baby jump in with the BKB and try for the steal?
Nah, Weehar's going to go for it instead, right?
Yeah, they're ready to zip into the pit. So CHILLAX has got to be prepared for this. And if Alliance commit, they probably want to use their BKBs preemptively to make the jump. Here we go. Weehar, he's in. He's able to... No, he's
didn't get anything.
As Pleb, they get the kill and they get the Aegis. So what's the Symmetrical can still catch.
He can just Burrow Strike out.
Oh, he can just blink as well. Again, another Arena that's not going to do too much here for Alliance. CHILLAX get away.
Instant smoke though. With no Arena again, as soon as this Arena is wasted, they're just looking, they're hungry for the fight. They just pick off DP very cleanly with that, you know, deadly combination that we've mentioned. And again, to emphasize the point.
Ownby, he's got the Burrow Strike set up on a Weehar.
He's got no BKB.
He's got tossed up and he's dead. 80 seconds. No buyback on Weehar.
And Aramis as well?
Wait, what?
They're just crumbling.
I mean, that's 3 dead. They've not got buybacks.
Walking down mid.
So now they've got to try and defend 2 versus 5 against an Aegis push.
What? Why has it happened 2 games in a row? This kind of like weird mid-game of just roller coaster of emotions. But all right, this Tiny.
He's going to slap some buildings.
Nothing's going to stop him slapping. Slap, slap.
I mean, what do you do? Do you try and defend and throw bodies in whilst you don't have Weehar?
It all just boils down to the fact that without the Arena, I'm pessimistic that Alliance will want to fight. And also into an Aegis, like, what's
they've
the
cut
point?
The creeps, but I don't know if it's the backdoor protection going to kick back in soon enough. I don't think it is.
The important thing here...
They've got it. They've got the mid-melee rack stick.
But that's it, right? You can't go for more. You know, Weehar, he is dead for 30, but because of the tier 2s in top and bot, you're not going to be seeing CHILLAX be a little bit greedy, be a little bit cheeky and go for a bit more. Nika Baby, though, he's underneath a ward. They know he's there.
They know he's here.
Where's the stun? Oh, it's coming from the north?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, no, no.
Oh, no. They know he's here. He's got the BKB and the TP, though. So he will get away, but... I mean, he's lucky that Ownby hasn't brought a basher yet this game.
Oh, it's close, though. He's tabbing it in.
He's tempted now, Ownby. He's seen that situation. He's like, well, if I had a basher...
If I had an Abyssal.
A basher.
Can he get that much farm, do you think?
Oh, who knows? These games are crazy.
They go on for so long.
I mean, but look, 2K difference in it now. CHILLAX are starting to take the lead.
They're just using their heroes in this mid-game to somewhat perfection. As soon as Alliance missteps, overplays, wastes a spell, they're in there.
Pleb knows Aramis is around here. Can't quite find him. Aramis knows Pleb's around. He drops a scan.
But now they know they're both around here. Oh, they don't see that, to be fair. They keep pinging it. They go,
Aramis.
They know he's there.
Now they know he's there. He was ever so patient until he wasn't.
That's how it works. That's a big crit too.
Oh, money.
All right. I guess we've been playing around Roshan for so long that 2 bounty routes.
Yeah, no one's really been down here.
Yeah.
Oh, MTD will grab those.
That's the, yeah.
I mean, Alliance, they lose the fight. The base is really going to fall because MTD's got the full AC. So if he's standing there up on the front lines next to Pleb, buildings are going to go down.
Yeah, and Alliance, like this type of lineup, they kind of wanted the Aegis themselves to pivot into aggression.
It's a big wraparound from Alliance.
All right, the comeback is on.
Let's see if they can jump the back lines. They're going to go for MNC. They get the Arena down. They catch the 2 supports. We are convincing with the Remnants trying to burst Lodine. See MTD already made the jump over to Stamanon. Stamanon goes down. They'll turn their eyes over towards Pleb. Pleb, he'll stand his ground with the BKB. Only not quite able to catch Weehar with the Burrow Strike. As Weehar Remnants back up to the high ground, he's fine.
they're just a bit too tanky at this point. You see from Alliance how they initiate there. They're trying to quickly kill off the supports. Even when they do, they've blown pretty much everything. And they look towards these 3 cores and go, I mean, I guess no? And they have to run away. This is rather troublesome right now for Alliance. They need to somehow weigh out this Aegis and then look for another fight, because I just don't see where their damage output is when they've itemized so heavily for the kind of these early game skirmishing fights. They're going to have to lead on, Nika Baby. He's going for a nullifier, like I mentioned at the start.
Yep.
Great against the Pugner. They need Nika Baby to enter the fight, blow up the support, and allow Symmetrical to use the arena on a higher value hero.
Well, they're preparing to get the most out of these last 45 seconds of Aegis.
Just go again. Just make sure if you're Chillax, you don't go into the high ground when it's 10 seconds, 15 seconds. They know it's going to expire soon. 2 hits. Yep. This is cool. That used to be a tier 3 tower.
Right, Symmetrical's back up. Alliance. See what the defense is going to be. Spear to push him back, Pleb. 20 seconds.
Very close though.
No creeps. Okay, creeps are coming back in.
Rat Dota.
I mean, at the top, they're just going to lose that melee racks. Nico Baby was trying to push top.
Aegis is expiring.
I mean, they're jumping back out. They're in onto Pleb. They get the arena down, trapping the 3 of them, but the BKBs are out from MTD and Pleb. MTD and Pleb, they're happy to turn and try
Aegis
and fight
out.
them, but
Aegis
the Dragon Tail's done. That's We Are going down. Symmetrical also falling low. They'll kill Pleb off. It's Alliance. They should get the cleanup in. MTD also taken out. The Alliance will fight. Chillax, take a trade. Ooh, those jukes, though.
But they see him on the creep wave.
He should still be dead, right?
He has a
Glimmer.
TP.
Okay, now Glimmer, TP, he's going to be fine. MNC makes it away. But Alliance, they do lose that melee racks team.
Yeah.
This is further damage done to the base, and they didn't seem set up to defend at all there. Nico Baby was very set on trying to just put the pressure on elsewhere.
Yeah, and unfortunately, he's not the Tiny in this game. He is the TA, and you see what he did? He did like what was that, 80 damage to top tower? Nope, about 180, sorry. I didn't see the
170.
UK math. Yeah, I mean, switched it.
Actually, 188, I was wrong.
Hey!
I was wrong.
Luckily, we have a great education in the UK. Oh my god, let's get away from this conversation really quick. Yeah, but so TA, yeah, he's just trying to play that rat game, and I think fundamentally it's the fact that the Aegis, they saw the timer, they punished it, they didn't want to fight into it.
Fair enough, yeah.
But they at least killed him after the fact pretty well.
He's back on with the push. I mean, they've got a decent bit of a window now. 30 seconds, no Pleb, no MTD.
They want to force these buybacks because that's how you can come back in these type of games. They're 2 racks down, but I don't expect them to be that gun-ho. Like, it's just going to be a burrow strike into an AA blast, at least 1 core buyback, dead. Now they're the ones looking to buy back. If they had maybe a little bit longer cooldown on the respawn timer, that could have been a play to make. But yeah, if you're Alliance, they had that moment in that team fight. They jumped the Tiny when he didn't have the BKB up. They can kill him. They've seen how to kill him now. They need to try and replicate that again, because this philosophy of only jump supports has not done them well in any of the team fights in the last 10-15 minutes. They need to adjust this style of aggression if they are to try and get themselves back into this game. Because Chillax, when they get to the buildings, they will fall very quickly, like we saw in Game 1 when it was Alliance on the Tiny.
Bounty.
And Chillax, they're drawing on the minimap. They're like, boys, just push out mid, go top. Like, we don't need to, mess around with these, the rats who are infesting our side of the map. Let's just get to the objectives which will win us the game.
We have got full ags done on Aramis. As we are saying, definitely, the continuation of both supports for Alliance, that they're not buying any sort of items to try and bail their sort of cause out. Still very much everybody's sort of building for themselves. We're yet to see what Stamana wants to go towards. He has saved up 1,800 gold. Is there any sort of those items that you would still like to see them pick up in order to try and save someone from the combo or get them out of it?
The thing is, there's so much burst with the damage amp from the Vortex, the Pugner, the Decrep, and magic damage galore. Then Glimmer Cape might just be like, whatever, but I'd still love to see like a Glimmer Cape or just something to allow him to enter the fights and not be blown up. That's a perfect pick-off if they get this. Okay, yeah. Alliance, they can look for the fight, but respect that buyback and that long-range AA ultimate.
Chillax, so they still want to try and take this?
Well, they have to buyback like I mentioned.
Oh, there's change. They'll have the arena coming down. They've got the spear connection, but the toss back trying to reset owns me, so he's got a chance to keep this fight going, but he won't be able to. Weeha jumps forward, gets caught out by the Dragon Tail. Entity doing a lot of damage. Weeha's getting pretty low. He has to remnant away. Pleb, focused by the siphons and the damage of the exorcism. Alliance, they'll take him out. 3 buybacks have come out from CHILLAX here, and they're not going to have a chance to get back over to this fight. Alliance, they'll be very, very happy with this one, losing nobody themselves. Ooh, okay. Scratch that. They will lose Aramis.
Oh.
But MTD's, he's gone over the, I mean, Alliance, they're still trying to keep this fight going, but Symmetrical's dead. Nico Baby's in with the BKB. He'll chase down MNT. Stamanen, he's on towards MTD and Lodine.
He's killing him by himself.
And he's going to be able to chase him out and does indeed take down the Dragon Knight.
Stamanen versus the world, just killing off absolutely everybody.
Oh, only back. Oh, they've got the jump on Weeha. Pleb's in with the avalanche.
Can he get out?
Oh, no, he can't. Owns me.
Detection.
He's under the sandstorm. Nico Baby can't find him.
There he is.
Get him now. Buyback comes out from MTD. Alliance.
This is a dive back.
The angle on the spear. There's the jump, and MTD's in with the counterplay. He's in with the Dragon Tail Stone onto Symmetrical. Symmetrical, he's dead. Nico Baby's got to run. He's got no... Oh, have they got detection?
The battle of the
They don't have detection. They don't see him. Shh. They could just slowly put fire and then... Okay, Avalanche is back up. They're going to kill him.
Oh.
Oh, no, they're not.
Oh, he's going to blink.
Oh, but they jump. Oh, but they leap. Oh, the fireball's
Run it off.
missed. They're slow.
Anything else?
Run. Oh, he blinked into the Roche pit. I guess he thought...
Yeah.
He thought he blinked down and flickered away.
Oh, mate.
Nico Baby's going to live.
But yeah, just look at the carnage, the buybacks. CHILLAX, all of their team using the buyback here for this rather chaotic fight. Symmetrical, he caught the Tiny. They could have maybe, I mean, optimistically thought they could kill him. Even I was like, ooh, that could be a dieback. But with just the TA and the Mars alone,
I mean,
it wasn't enough.
I was going to say, we're going to see some big levels after that, right? With all those deaths over and over again. People got a lot of XP from that team fight.
Yeah, I mean, Nico Baby was well on the way to level 29. What was it?
Yep.
This is...
Oh, Roshan's up. There's no Symmetrical and there's no Weeha.
Huh. Yeah.
Can they do this, CHILLAX?
Well, you'd expect Alliance to start scouting out.
Yeah, Nico Baby's heading over.
Chuck a trap in. Understand the situation.
MTD does have the Trickster Cloak. That could allow him to set up for a Blink initiation that might catch them by surprise. Does he gem in the mid lane? They're scared to go for it. Both teams are...
Don't get baited by it. Okay,
Yeah.
there we go. Oh. I was just picturing like Nico like backpacking something to go for it.
I mean, they're going for this Roche. 10 seconds, Own Me and Lodine are back up. But Roche is here, it's going to go down super quick.
It's going to go down.
Is it going to go down quick enough, though?
It's so awkward. AA up, blow. Oh, AA ult is already flying.
It's coming over. But they know Alliance are repositioning to try and avoid the blast. Well,
I know it's
that
low.
Nico Baby's walked back in. It's actually going to catch the 3 of them. They've all been hit by this. Nico Baby's committed with the BKB to finish up the road.
got it.
He's able to pick up the Aegis and the Axe. He'll grab the 2 of them, and now they'll turn to try and chase down Pleb. Pleb is being focused. There's the jump, and Omi comes in with a bow strike. The epicenter Symmetrical. He has the control on Pleb. They've managed to isolate the Tiny from the rest of the team. Weeha's being focused by MTD, though. Weeha's dead. MTD pops the BKB, turns, takes him out. Pleb is still alive. Nico Baby's trying to focus him down. Finally, they'll bring out this Tiny, but it does cost them 1 life of Nico Babies. That's the Aegis got.
But don't forget, no one on CHILLAX has buyback. Any kill here, they're out of the game for its entirety. So Alliance, if they keep forcing this, there's no Tiny now for 2 minutes.
2 minutes, yep. That's a long, long time.
But sure, you have no Weeha, but go for it. Ah, okay, collateral. You lost yourself the bot range racks. But no, if you're Alliance, just look forwards. Look at trying to punish this. You should be well aware that you are...
What should you be getting away with here in this timing that the Tiny's dead?
The all-out fight, mate. You just go for it. You got buyback now on Ember Spirit. Sure, he doesn't have boots of travel, but capture this outpost, TP back in. Alliance should be holding CHILLAX by the throat and just going for the end right now. This is their window to win the game. They have a 14k lead, but yeah, they got absolutely everything they need to win this game right now.
We've got full refresher on Stamanen. He's got the cheese as well.
Oh, that's a greedy build. That's a greedy build. 3.4k HP, random little refresher, but he hasn't been dying in these tail end of these fights now, so why not?
A minute left with no Pleb.
I just... Maybe I'm getting a bit too excited and expecting the big fight, and maybe Alliance is just being more relaxed, but the momentum made me just want to go for it, you know? But okay, instead, it feels like they're not just going to run into the high ground. They are respecting it, which I think this might be something that we reflect on at the end of the game. If Alliance are maybe to struggle in future fights and they weren't able to break down the base, but yeah, for now, they actually decided for the safer route. Keep on farming. I'd love to see Weeha pick up a Lincolns of his own. Like, the way that he's been playing...
He is getting caught by these Dragon Tails. Yeah.
So many times he's been caught, and I think I like the idea of like Refresher for damage, but just...
I mean, well, Refresher for 2 sets of BKB could also be the solution, right?
Yeah, that's very true. That's very, very true. And yeah, Nico Baby, as we just saw from that stat there, having a hell of a game with the old farm. Not to hit 40K.
He's having a great series, actually. Yeah. I mean, but first game, I think he only died the once. Yep. He has some fantastic KDN so far this game. Same to be said, 12-1 and 11 on the TA.
And was that a rapier I saw he was looking for?
No,
no Daedalus. Oh, okay, I got you baited.
He's got the money for that and buyback.
Yeah, all right. Fake news, my apologies. Yeah, he will be destroying anyone he looks at. To some degree, maybe not.
And CHILLAX maybe trying to catch Alliance by surprise with a fight outside of the base.
And what's the buyback situation?
They're going to get the jump on Weehaw. There's the Dragon Tail. There's the Ice Blast. Weehaw, he's gone. He gets jumped, he gets taken out. Symmetricals tried to come in and on towards Loading, but the Glimmer's there. Loading's going to be protected for now. Big commitment from Weehaw in with the BKB buyback as he jumps forward with the Remnants in onto MNT. See what more they can get as CHILLAX, they're backing away. They'll allow MNT to die.
Still no buybacks for 2 minutes. This is another great window for Alliance to try and do something. And
they've got a second Exorcism as well, so they can really keep this push going, Alliance.
And they finally take away this tier 2. This is the one tier 2 on the map left. If they get into that base and they want to be aggressive, it's mid-racks, bot racks, maybe even mega creeps.
I was going to say, a minute with 3 heroes dead, you expect Alliance to be able to take a lot from this.
Just take everything. I just don't know what's going to stop them. Right now, the biggest threat was the Epicenter and the AA combo and any hero. With both these heroes dead, they're relying on just the right clicks, and that's what's going to carry them through this.
They're going to go for the game.
But why not?
Yeah, there's only 2 heroes alive.
Beautiful.
What can MTD and Pleb do? They are the 2 biggest heroes, the DK and the Tiny, but against 5.
They have to try something, though. If they do nothing, it's just over.
Tier 4's gone. Next one's starting to go to Pleb. That's a dead symmetrical.
All right,
now
one
it's
down.
2 versus 4, but the Ancient is exposed.
They have no fortify.
Yeah, Nico Baby's just looking to close it. He's looking to close it. They're onto the Ancient Alliance. They'll be able to secure this one. BKB's upon, nothing to stop them as Alliance. Whew. We'll get this game 2, and with that, the series, it's theirs.
A dicey game again, but Alliance, you see, even if they do make the mistakes in the mid-game, they at least are kind of quickly recovering to then close it out again. Both happened in game 1 and game 2. This game was a little bit cleaner in their recovery,